Hello everyone and welcome to World of Goo, the absolutely classic puzzle build 'em up, goo 'em up from 2D Boy. This is a game I played forever ago on WiiWare, from the Wii Shop channel if you recall that whole thing back in the day. And I haven't played it in a very long time. I never actually beat the game back in the day. So I want to see if I can do that now, like with the benefit of a decade plus more experience of puzzle and like build 'em up gameplay. If you have no idea what this game is, then you are in for a treat. It is so very cool, so very stylish. The goal of the game is to get these guys right here, these goo balls. We are in the world of goo, in fact, all the way up here to this pipe, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I love... These guys are such goofy dudes. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. Ooh, that unfortunately mutes when I go off, when I unhighlight the window. But we're going to see if we can't build a tower here using the goo balls. Put one there. That's as far as it'll go, I think. We can go ahead and put another one there. Leaning kind of to the right, which doesn't look all too good. Can we get the pipe attracted to it right there? There we go. Only 3 goo balls, and the pipe is bringing them in. Now, we only had to get 4 goo balls here to actually succeed. But, ooh, get in, get in, get in, get in. Nice. OCD. Okay. I'm probably not going to get OCD on most levels because OCD is like the completionist, like absolutely maximizing the goo ball potential type of thing. Yeah, right there, OCD. What does that mean? I think it's like the completion mark, where if you get OCD on a level, then you have like fully maximized it. That's what that flag I think means as well, or is that just me being the level? Small divide, okay. We can go ahead and... Ooh, there's a sign right there. The sign really wants you to click it. From across a small divide, another mysterious pipe appeared up in the sky. Its opening looked warm and inviting. How are there 3 sides of this? It just flipped twice. How are there 3 sides? Whatever. The goo balls seem to wonder where it might lead. From the sign painter. Okay, cool. Are there anything else in here? Ooh, hello. How did I get up here? The adventurous sign painter. Okay, so we've got a whole little monologue and narrative happening here. So these guys are asleep. We can't use them, I don't think, to get anywhere. How do we get across here? What if we do this like this? And then I'm looking for like when the lines are just barely visible, because I want to see if I can maximize my goo balls as much as possible, right? Let's pop. There, nice. And then maybe pop one there. And look at that, perfectly wedged right across the bridge. Then we can go ahead and hopefully do that. Maybe I can do one of these. No, how do I get it connected there? Nice. No, get back here. Mr. Gooball, get back here. And then, is that close enough? That is close enough. Let's go ahead and collect as many Gooballs as we can. You need to come back over here. Pop in. Perfect. OCD. Okay. So we're doing pretty good then. We're actually doing pretty solid. Again, I played this way back in the day with way less precise controls. The Wii pointer is not as good as a mouse for this kind of thing. So I'm honestly feeling kind of blessed to have like this in my disposal. We go through here and then we end up in hang low. Okay, cool. Wake up the sleeping goo. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at this whole little situation. Are they... What is up with these goo balls? Are they, like, bioluminescent or something? Huh. This cave looks like it's been undisturbed for thousands of years. Until now. When the pipe broke through the ceiling above, the sunlight must have blinded these rare albino goo balls. They didn't seem to notice when it began to snow. Maybe they would wake up if they had something to jump onto. The sign painter. This sign painter really knows his stuff about these goo balls. Okay, so we need to get all of these goo balls from down here. Is this enough? That's close enough. Let's attach another one there. And then... Okay, we've got enough. Okay, we can attach you, no real problem. If we put enough here, will it hang low enough to attract the rest of the goo balls? Yeah, they're all waking up. Look at this. Perfect. When they roll into, like, range, they kind of wake up, which is nice. Just barely. Ooh, can we get the rest of them going? Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep working up here and hope that Okay, the rest of them are waking. Ooh, I did not mean to take you and put you there. That's fine. That's okay. This last one, why are you not rolling? What? Come on, roll over. Are you just stuck in place? Okay, it's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some more goo balls going here and build as high as we can. Ooh, did it just... Huh? What happened to our structure? It's like condensing or something. I'm gonna do that, I guess, to give it some more structure. Then hopefully pop you like here. Maybe get the 3-way attachment going. Nope, that's gonna be just like that. I might just kind of build quickly and hope I can build close enough to this pipe entrance. Okay, oh no, and it's collapsing on itself. Is there any way to effectively... At least it's more stable now. Is there any way to more effectively... I guess I gotta go ahead and build up like this. Is that gonna work? That's gonna work. Okay, that's definitely not OCD. That's definitely not, like, the perfect structure right there, but that's gonna be good enough for me. We're gonna get a few extra goo balls, which is all I can really ask for in this case. Anything we need to find here? No. Okay, then I guess we're going to go ahead and move on with... How many goo balls in here? Okay, so... I noticed we're collecting the goo in, like, this little, like, glass goo container. Not quite sure what that's about. Again, the actual plot of the game is not clear yet. Are we getting more plot? The ground shakes. Why does the ground shake? Oh! The World of Goo Corporation. Oh, look at this. They're advertising a lovely now open sign. Ooh, a lovely little animation here. Let's go shopping. What are they shopping for? For goo? For something else? Isn't that what they just told us? That the World of Goo Corporation is now unlocked? It looks like that's the world map right there. If we go back... Okay, go ahead and do your thing. If we go back out to here... Ah, okay. World of Goo Corporation. Goo balls you collect are sent here. If you play with them infrequently, something good might happen. Play with them frequently. What is the goal here? Oh, look at this lovely old-timey goo thing. As you complete levels, the extra goo you collect is sent here. How nice to see them again. But they seem to have lost their essence. Oh no, what happened to the goo? This must be World of Goo's Corporation sleek new campus 2.0. They say employees are given free cereal, and they ride to meetings on scooters. World of Goo executives say this area is infinite in all directions. Strange. Everyone just wants to build up. What's up there anyway? See you real soon. The sign painter. Okay, so if we go... Oh, hello. There's a public terminal there. What's that about? Okay, so we're just trying to build up. What's all the way up there? I guess if I build a nice base like this, right? Then we can begin to build up like it's a truss bridge. There was a kid in my elementary school who was really into bridges. That's the whole thought. He just liked him a good deal. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a long time. But I recall in like 5th grade we had like a big science project we had to do. And mine was about... I think I actually programmed... What did I do for that? I did... Okay. So that's the whole structure I can build for the time being. We don't really have a lot of goo to work with. I'll go ahead and back out for now. We had a science fair project, which we had to just do something. I wound up... I think that was my first brush-in with game design, because what I wound up doing is I wound up using Game Maker, the game development software, the one that like Undertale and Hollow Miami and other like big games are made with. I used that to make a game about wildlife conservation, and particularly sustainable fishing practices, because the aquarium in my region had like a really big like program about like what's good to eat, what's not good to eat, which kind of fish are overfished, and that kind of stuff. And so I used that to kind of be like, oh yeah, like in the game the mechanics were fishing, but you had to only fish the ones that like weren't going to... Are these balloons? Can I pop this here? The ones that weren't going to like get overfished if you like fished too many of them, you know? Can I go ahead and just save these guys? Use a couple balloons like that? What's the sign say? Oh, hello. Open the gates and fly, monkeys, fly. But don't forget about me, okay? Sincerely, the sign paper. Anyway, Bridge Guy, you know what he did for his science fair. You know what kind of project he was into. Which, like, you know, good for him. Can I put these guys on here and just have them float up with the rest and become part of the collected goo? If I take off one, will it fly up higher? Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there. Get up there. Oh, the balloons don't count towards collection. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the balloons are just totally peripheral. They're not actually goo. They're just balloons. Cool. Is that OCD? No. How do you get OCD in that level? What? Can the balloons, in fact, be collected? Wait, how does OCD work in that level if you can't... Oh, interesting. Weird. Oh, there's a button here that takes us right to the goo factory. I'll go ahead and revisit it at the end of this episode when we have a few more goo balls at our disposal. These look like the truffula trees from the Lorax. Is that what they're called? The truffula trees? I think they are. We have this awesome dude. Whatever that means. Interesting. Fisty is your name Fisty? Okay. Fisty swore he would never be like those tadpoles that grew up and shoot colored gems out of their mouth. Like Zuma? Is the joke Zuma? But he wondered what it might be like. The sign painter. So Zuma's a PopCap property, right? They have nothing to do with 2D Boy. Is this not a reference to their own thing? It's a reference to just PopCap. Pop a time bug to go back in time. By one move. The traveling sign painter. Time bugs. That's awesome. I love going back. Where did he go? Oh. Oh, he perished. Oh no. My... You know, like... good heart, good instinct mind is like, no, we gotta save the guy who perished, but... You know. Oh, okay, they almost all fell in, which would have been bad, if you ask me. Would have been very bad fate for all my lovely goo balls. I feel like, oh, no, we needed a balloon. Oh yeah, the balloons actually, they don't... Oh no. Because if we put the balloons too high, then they pop on the ceiling. No, okay. What if we put the balloon back here? So it's not here. Okay, you need to get there. Then we do this. Don't fall too low, please. Okay, we're gonna oscillate again. Please, just be close enough. Oh, it's not enough. We don't have enough goo balls anyway. It's way too... We lost too many. But these are the time bugs. Cool. Love the time bugs. Can I go ahead and just retry? Perhaps? Fisty's bogs, not too high, not too low. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Again, I could have definitely done the whole thing better, like very obviously so. I did lose a million goo balls en route. Balloon don't go too high. Perfect. Not too bad. I'm gonna see if I can't like kind of consolidate them like this. Okay. We're gonna do this and then pop one there. Don't get popped. Okay. No. There we go. Not looking too bad. There's a bunch of goo balls over there we can hopefully use at the end here to kind of like reach the pipe. And then pop one here, and now it's going to get pulled in that direction by the pipe, so we're not going to end up in any real pickle. Perfect. All the goo balls, get over there, go ahead and get to the pipe. Nice. Perfect. Definitely not OCD, but that's fine. OCD is going to be a challenge in this, and I'm not sure I even really want to reach all the way there. Extra goo balls. Perfect. Okay, there's a whole, like, upper path here. Impale Sticky. What does Impale Sticky mean? Who is Sticky, and why are we impaling them? Okay, and now this one's all about the time bug. They really want us to pop a time bug to go back in time if we ever need to in this one. Can do. The Goo Balls were excited to explore the mysterious pipe system, even if it meant traversing ridiculously contrived terrain. One of the Goo Balls seemed to say he felt like an armadillo. Moo! Love, the mysterious sign painter. Sounds more delusional to me. I'm not sure what an armadillo had to do with any of that. I know a guy who's really into, like, mammal facts. Big fan of, like, North American mammals in particular. Your skunks, your opossums, that kind of thing. Honestly, North America has a great collection of mammals at their disposal. Truly divine critters. Truly lovely beasts. Though he loves them from all continents. He's big on camels right now. Which, like, again, awesome creatures. Can we go ahead and put a guy there? There we go. That's nice and balanced. Looking gorgeous. The time bugs may not be necessary. If I just build to the pipe as quickly as I can. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? That'll be good enough. Okay, Mr. Goo Balls, go ahead and get all the way there. There's one Goo Ball just sitting there, but it's definitely not worth it for me to just use a Goo Ball to get that Goo Ball, right? Like, ugh. Fine, you get to stay. You just sit there and do nothing. You sit there and do nothing. Good work. Good work. But that was smart. I used some leverage at the bottom there. I kind of like built a little stability point, a point where it could like bounce on everything else, and then from there. That's a huge boon to our World of Goo factory over here. Tower of Goo. I heard about a tower once. Tower of Babel, I think. Oh, that's a lot of Goo Balls. How high? Oh no. Well, you know what? It's good practice for the World of Goo Corporation. Go as fast as you can. They are stronger than you think. They will have to work together to climb very high. A real Tower of Goo. Some of them felt like they had done something like this a long time ago. Is that the old-timey photo in the World of Goo section, or the Tower of Goo section? But things were more experimental back then. The sign painter. Is this referring to, like, some older build of the game that I have no knowledge of because I mean, they just said go as fast as you can. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep on building up as fast as I can. And that collapsed so quickly. That's not going to work. Okay, maybe I should build out the base. There's a skip level button. The first thing is a skip level button. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build out the base a little bit. So if it does begin to tilt, it kind of has supports so it can not tilt as much or as quickly, right? They were saying go fast, and when I try to go fast, it all just collapses. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's definitely... I think we build a base, and then we just kind of go from there. This should be a better base, more stable than the previous ones were. Then we go ahead and get things truly going like this. And now, hopefully, with this, we have something truly sustainable, something that can withstand some real quick building pressure. Quick building like it's a skill in the Lego games. Were there any characters with like a quick build ability? I'm just rushing. How many meters to go? 2.5. Okay, if I go a couple time bugs back in time, I think I can make it. Time bugs, save me. Oh man, the time bugs just barely did. Oh! Are you gonna bounce back though? Oh, just maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. If we leverage this particular point. No. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. And the whole thing collapsing on itself. Let's try that one more time. Tower of Goo higher and higher. But, notably, this whole situation, like this, did get us some more promising results. If we do like this and this, then build up as high as we can from the get-go like this. This gets us a bunch of time bugs at our disposal. And hopefully we can just start going until it's gone like Gone Girl, the hit film and book. Okay, that's be more stable, be chill. Okay, not bad. If we stabilize it like this, then we have the potential to kind of go places. Okay. We're definitely being inefficient with our number of goo balls used, but like, okay, now the final push. We're gonna just gonna go like it's Power Rangers. Okay, definitely not worth. Let's just connect like it's connectimals, please. Leverage. Nope, it's about to crash into that wall, but you know what? That's okay, because it gets us back a bunch of goo balls that we can use to get back up further. Okay, this isn't so bad. We do need to collect 25 of them. I don't know how close we are to achieving that goal right now. It doesn't tell you how many are just kind of left in the level, which would have been a nice UI thing to have. And now, okay, and it holds it still because now it's pulling up with pressure, so all these goo balls can make it. This music is not making me feel like I'm under any less pressure. Let's talk to you again. Okay, you're the exact same thing. Cool. You're the last one, so oh, we had a lot left to go. Okay, not bad. Good job, me. There's a couple of obvious inefficiencies. This guy right here is looking pretty normal, but you know. Oh, we're gonna have way more in the World of Goo, like, Corporation area. That's good, that's nice. Big fan. OCD? There's no way I had OCD on this. What? That's so cool. That's so cool. How, just barely, with exactly one to go. Okay, OCD may not be as bad as I thought it was. It's probably still awful and terrible, but it doesn't seem like it will be truly impossible to achieve, right? Tumbler. Like I'm not going to say dead social media site. Tumbler definitely still exists, but its heyday is long since gone. You Tumbler historians know the main reason why. A new species of goo ball. I must say they look quite beautiful. Maybe they have commitment anxiety. I'm not sure. That's a metaphor. But it looks like they can be easily detached from each other. The helpful sign painter. That was very helpful. That's a good thing to know. Okay, so that guy's gonna tumble. So if we just kind of build as quickly as we can here. I'm actually making it easier for this guy to just kind of tumble around. Actually, though, because it tumbled so far this time, we're able to kind of... Okay, because I can detach them easy, like this, right? Like I can just grab one and detach. That's not bad. Maybe I can just kind of build up, like, right now. No, not quite. Maybe I should just reset. This one seems like it's kind of a lost cause at this point. Our structure's too tangled to easily build. Tumbler. Okay, we're gonna let you tumble once. Then see if we can't make you more stable before we begin going back up. Okay, that worked surprisingly well. That worked surprisingly well as a way to kind of keep it in place for a second. I feel like speed is like the thing you have to get better at in this game. The more speed you have, the easier it is to kind of just cheese it by getting there before everything falls apart. Okay, how much of this can it hold up? Oh, but now there's another arm right there. I want to see how many extra goo balls we can get up there. Okay, so we have all of these guys. What is OCD? Okay, I can't actually check OCD right now, but maybe if we do this, then it'll hold still for a second. Nice. If I just do that, oh, you're hanging in place. Oh, so then we can just kind of attach all of you guys like this. Oh, that's genius. We can just attach all of you as such while avoiding the continue sign. Because the pressure on, or the pull of the, what's it called? Of the pipe is strong enough that you can just kind of, is that okay? That's as much as it'll do. That's the exact amount that it can achieve. That is perfection for this level. Very cool. Good to know though. If we ever make just like a small little triangle of like green goo balls, the pipe will just hold it there for as long as we want, and it can just like bring as many as we need. That's very good to know. Ivy towers. So are we calling these goo balls ivy? Are they kudzu vine? Is that how you pronounce it? That vine that took over like the entirety of like the Southwest United States, whatever it's called. Hello. If a goo ball falls into a well 10 meters deep and climbs up 3 meters each day, but slides down 2 meters at night, it takes 10 days, will he still look fabulous in the morning? Maybe if he were to brace against the wall as hard as he could leave the ground behind. Your friend, the sign painter. Aw, we're getting parasocial with him. I love the sign painter. He's my friend. Some winners are bigger than other winners. Look for more information. With distinction, the sign painter. So he's referring to OCD, right? If we do this, did not mean to do that. Oh no. Let's go ahead and retry. What is OCD for this one? Because again, we can just get like, we can get all of them out of here, except so long as we just get that perfect triangle at the top, then we can, without much issue, get OCD achieved, no? Okay, let's pull a few from the bottom, because I think we have enough of a shape here to kind of get at least a bit going at the top here. Whoa, what, huh? What happened to it? What happened? Let's try that again. Okay, it looks like we need to kind of make it a bottom-heavy brace. What if we do like this, like this? I want to minimize dependencies on the bottom. I want to make it as, like, you know, self-sufficient as I possibly can. How does that look? That looks doable. That looks like you aren't really doing a lot. And we can begin to make some further progress up like this. Look at all the time bugs they're giving us. They're giving us an awful lot of time bugs. Maybe that means something. It probably does. I'm just not really piecing it together yet. I think if we do some more fun stuff like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and then just kind of make a whole mess of like even more codependencies, which nothing wrong with codependency. That's not true. It can be a problem. We're not going to get into all that right now, though. We do one of these. Oh, I have a lot of time bugs. If I do ever screw this up, then I have a big safety net, which I do appreciate. Thank you, 2D Boy, for including a safety net in your difficult little point-and-click puzzle thing. Okay. Getting it all. Ooh, it's not looking that stable anymore. It's not looking like gorgeously stable as it used to be. It used to look so just put together. Okay. Then we are going to remove dependencies. Right now it's all looking very stable around in particular. Okay, only you are gonna hang out. Then it's mostly you. Good enough for now. I messed up the triangle strategy. If I was really quick with it, I probably could have pulled it off, but I think it was just too heavy at the bottom to like really do it. I need to rethink how I do it. I want to kind of make a base and then build up from the center of that base and have only like 2 or 3 balls connected to like the triangle part I want to kind of have hanging. but it's okay for another time. Chain. Balance. Okay, a couple of sleeping goo balls down here. And then what do we have here? We have... Ooh, we can go ahead and rescue the goo balls using these green guys. Nice. The goo balls on this side doesn't seem to like the goo balls on that side over there. There's a civil war going on. They look the same to me. Totally delicious. Wait, why are we harvesting the goo balls, actually? Hold on. Actually, I hadn't... Wait a second. No, hey, actually, I have a question for the game. So, So are we... Hey, so I have a question. Why are we collecting goo balls? Just a fun little question I thought I might ask. What's so good about these goo balls? What makes them a good product for your Goo Corporation? Because if you're calling your entire company World of Goo, then clearly either they're versatile or the thing that they do for you is very good. Okay, we got some that are coming on. Get on here, big guys. Like this. Perfect. Everyone jump on here. Nice. Then we can go ahead and deconstruct this part until we get what we need. Everyone get back into the mainland. I like how the goo balls are always consistently, like, automatically moving towards, what's it called? The pipe. They're always automatically going that direction, which does line up with what we described previously. They did tell us that the goo balls are excited for adventure, excited to go explore the new world of the mysterious... Where did my Mr. Green go? Excited to explore the new world of, like... Oh, interesting. If I use them to make that brace, then they don't come back, because that's not an individual node. Oh, interesting. The only way to actually preserve these guys is to always make sure they're actually nodes and not those, the braces. Because, like, I'm pretty sure if I put it here and it became, like, a brace, one of those, like, 2 unit guys, then it wouldn't come back when I try to, like, pick it off, you know? We can use one more. Hello there. Come here. All the goo balls, come here. Really? You're too far away? We're claiming that you're too far away? Bro, get on here. Thank you. Okay, then we gotta use the greens to build up to the pipe, right? If I accidentally use a black one, I'm gonna be very upset. Because I'm pretty sure we can do the exact same thing we did previously, where we just build up perfectly and make the triangle at the top, which will then hang in place while all the goo balls come in and do their thing. Yeah, that's so close. What? Yeah, why can't we just... Okay, let's try this again. Get a three-pronged approach. Okay, the shakiness of this all is, I think, the main concern for me, to be honest. It's really going back and forth. Whoa, are we gonna break or something? Okay, we made it. We made it. Break this guy off. Then we're gonna go ahead and just let everyone get pulled in. Then start pulling in guys individually. And now we've got Mr. Triangle just hanging out, and that's OTD. Perfect. Get out of here, goo ball. So, okay, did the goo balls carve this statue? Because it does resemble the goo balls a lot, right? Did they carve it? Are they capable of affecting the world around them? I mean, obviously they're able to build among themselves, but can they actually, for example, use tools to carve? I don't think they have any implements on their actual body to carve with, right? Okay, fun. How many OCDs do I have already? Honestly, half the world's OCD'd, which is nice. Ode to the Bridge Builder. It's harder than it looks. Oh, is that silhouetted? Oh, that looks gorgeous. Again, the truffula trees from the Lorax. I think they're called truffula trees. You know, they're the things you use to make a thneed. And as we all know, everybody needs a thneed. What's down here? Oh, there's a thing back there. It says, "Hello, this is Mom. Are you there? Are you coming home?" Who is Mom? Are they talking to me? Are they talking to the goo balls, perhaps? Do the goo balls want to go home to Mom? How sweet. As the sun sets over the last of the hills, one of the goo balls seemed to say that life sure seemed like a giant physics simulation. But as he fell into the spiky death pit below, he knew it probably didn't matter. Love the sign painter. So is that the way of telling us that the pit is a bad place to be? Makes enough sense. Let's see if we can't build as wait, bro. Just build like a little thing there to give us more leverage. We're gonna go ahead and do make another prong here, and that should make us stable enough to get across the entire thing, I think. I like how it kind of pushes you towards making like truss-style bridges. I think that's the right name for them. In like grade school, for some reason, they decided that like the kids in like the special like smart kids class were gonna do bridges for like a unit at some point, and like learn about how to like build different kinds of bridges, marshmallow style. You know, like the same kind of class where you did like the marshmallow challenge. How many marshmallow? Like how can you, using only like marshmallows and sticks, like how earthquake ready can you make like your structure, right? What's better? We're gonna go ahead and just build up a bit and then make a nice long. Okay, and now we're stable. Go here, and start getting. Please, let me in. Thank you. And we're gonna bring all the stragglers over here so they can just as quickly as possible. Okay, nice. How many more stragglers do we have? I definitely did not get OCD on this one. It definitely was pretty far off, I think. Get in. Huge. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I think we're about to go to the last level of this world then. It looks like, at least on this map, that we only have one more spot to go, 132. Okay, before we cap up this world, let's go ahead and see how high we can make our structure now. Hello. What do you have to say for yourself? Is it the same thing? Okay, exact same thing. Cool. Let's go ahead and make it more stable in every place I can. I just want to kind of like, I don't want to have to like redo this whole thing and like have a awful accident where like all the goo balls fall down to the ground, right? We've seen that one before. Not terribly fun to deal with after the fact. Okay, let's head up and okay, not looking so bad. Looking pretty good, to be totally honest. Okay, where are the pain points? Here's a pain point. You are actively falling down, actually, which is not good. Let's go ahead and make you stable like that. Nice pentagon, famously the most stable shape in the entire universe. Triangles? Nah, pentagons are where it's at, obviously. We're still leaning that direction, which is probably not good, but I think that might just be the sway of things, to be honest. We can go ahead and build some more here. What does the terminal say? No new messages. Fair enough. Can we go ahead and do one of these? Then build up some more here. And we're going to build off in this direction before too long. Let's go ahead and start making some more progress here. Oh, does it only count how many meters up you've gone? Okay, fair enough. Makes enough sense. Oh, hello. We've got a sign. It tastes so good. So, okay, we're using goo to make food products, I guess. Or are there other kinds of products they're good for? I mean, I assume goo is a metaphor for, like, petroleum or something, right? Like, you know, this naturally occurring black, like, gooey substance. That's what leaps to mind first. Now, obviously, first idea, worst idea, right? But, like, that seems like the obvious metaphor here. Is it the one they're going for? Genuinely couldn't tell you. I don't think I know enough about this stuff yet. If it was a power source, then that'd be like, you know, oh yeah, we're done. Like that is just the end all, like that is what this game is about. But as far as I can tell, that's not the case. I guess we can build up a little bit more. Do I get time bugs in this mode? I do not get time bugs in this mode. It'd be kind of fun if we, as we unlocked, like, more levels and stuff, we got, like, oh no! Oh, man. It's totally collapsed. Well, shoot. We're going to have to reset that. And we'll make that a nice little challenge for next time. Anyway, Regurgitation Pumping Station. It's a secret. What do you mean it's a secret? Why would it be a secret? What's wrong with it? The last of the goo balls didn't seem to know that they were extremely delicious, or about the nature of the smelly pit in which they found themselves. They said something about this being the last level of the first chapter, so I was right. Whatever that means. The sign painter. Succulent, where do they need to go? They need to go through there, through that kind of hairy rotational cog. Don't know why it's hairy. We're being pushed around in this little cubic area. I want to go ahead and just kind of build in a direction and hope we can eventually, you know, make something of ourselves. Okay. I'm trying to get, like, again, I'm not like that worried about like using all these goo balls in like a wrong way or something. Maybe I should just like build out fully and like commit to like making it wedged. Like, there we go. Now we're like officially wedged, right? Okay. So if anything were to happen, we would kind of just be wedged like that. Okay, almost. No, the wedge is gone. Oops. I need to pluck out you. Specifically, that goo ball there needs to go. Then you, and we're gonna plug you in here, and we're gonna wedge you. And now the wedge is looking more and more fully formed. Okay, wedge achieved. Now we're gonna go ahead and build up and hope that the wedge stays in place and there's no profound structural integrity problem with the wedge I built. Wedge yourselves in here so you can get pulled up. Okay, we're pulling up the whole structure. Nice. Maybe, honestly, if we dismantle some of this, we'll have the strength to pull up the whole structure, as I think the game intends for us to do. Maybe we need to build further. Oh, hello. You might be onto something. It will be a tight fit. You might have to leave some behind, but that's probably okay. We're all in it together. The sign painter was here too. Gorgeous. Love the sign painter. He's the only real ally we have in this fight against whatever corporation. I mean, the World of Goo Corporation. We know the name of the corporation, but okay. So they are successfully. I think partially because we are we being held up because it's the water, or because we're actually like being pulled up by these weird like fleshy gears? Okay, we're getting to the point that we need to start pulling up. Okay, it is being held in place. Nice. Get up there as far as you can. Okay, we're getting everyone home. We're getting everyone home. Okay, now what point will they just let us get pulled in? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and undo some of the, oh, there we go. Now we're getting launched up. Now we're actually going places. Okay, we're getting, oh, what is, it's awfully, it looks odd. I'll just say that. Okay, we can go ahead and use the wedge system from earlier to hopefully just get some guys going. What are you? There's so many eyeballs. What are the eyeballs for? They say this is the highest point on the entire island. As the sun rises, you can almost see forever. But I wonder what you might see if you float a little bit higher with some new eyes. We'll meet again, the sign painter. Oh, so the eyes are like balloons. That's good to know. That's helpful. That's handy. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't just pull up everyone. Okay, heard. That's about as far as we're gonna get. Let's go ahead and use some of these eyes. Can I just pull it through? No, I have to. I love how the objects themselves have physics. You can't just pull them through walls. You have to, like, actually physically move them around, which is pretty cool. Connect to the middle, please. Now bring you up. Bring you up. Is there a pipe here, or are we just going? Are we just leaving? I think we just left. Nice. From very high up and with some totally huge new eyes, the goo balls could see very far. Good. In every direction, they could see unexplored new lands, each crawling with undiscovered species of goo. The game of possibilities would certainly be endless. Is this where the demo ends? That's funny. That's funny. That's so funny. I bet this is the end of the demo. The goo balls hoped a brave new adventurer would explore their new discoveries. As they drifted higher and higher, they knew they would never be back. Woo! Love end of chapter 1. Well, that's the end of chapter 1 of World of Goo. I hope you enjoyed. I think we're going to go ahead and end things there for the time being. I have way too many balls I need to go ahead and work out with in the World of Goo Corporation. I might save that for a separate thing. Let me know if you do want to see that in the videos, in the description below, or in the comments below. Speaking of comments, if you did enjoy the video, do be sure to comment, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things if you enjoyed the game. Check out the description below for more info on how to play the game. And until next time, enjoy yourself.